All right, everybody, welcome back. This is We Play Games. This is We Play Games. I'm Walker. We're playing Victoria 3. We're playing the Manifesto Destiny with the United States of America right now. We got like an event that's asking me to read. like I don't think this matters. This is only important if it makes your industrialists mad, which they're getting pretty mad. All right, they're getting pretty mad. I'm not gonna read the other thing. They're getting pretty mad. That's the gameplay. But here we are. We're gonna get pretty close to a world conquest, and that's been that right there. That attitude has been pretty much the attitude of the campaign so far. I'm having so much fun. All right, what are we doing? We're making these vassals mad at us because we can't annex them unless they don't like us. And right now they like us too much. We're just too great. Why are we too great? Because like everything that we do is good. Everything that we do is good. We have universal suffrage. We have multiculturalism. We have regulatory bodies. We have public schools. I mean, like, this is just, we have property women. We need to get feminism, actually, probably after Trench Works, because we need to get that done. It's time. It is absolutely time. It's 1869. This is late. You got a world you need to rush this. What are you doing? Get women's suffrage passed in like 1840 as the United States. I think that's doable. I think if you're here because of the world record stuff, I think that the speedrunning community for Victoria 3 is going to be so good, but only if we do stupid challenges. like restoring the Emperor Komei in like 1849 or getting what else would getting serfdom abolished in Russia as quickly as possible. I don't think that the slavery one is competitive, because I think it really is 100% just luck, because it's right now in 1.0.3 you can check the beginning of the stuff. It is shamefully easy to get slavery done and to move on this historical path. Fortunately, this historical path has been really entertaining. Excuse me, but Jesus, it's we're going. For the people who skipped the last 5 minutes where I built things and just like was crazy for 5 minutes, like I forgot to build gold mines, and my message to everybody: gold fields are awful and the people who work on them are terrible and you should just hate them. Gold mines are good. You should build gold mines. You should. I did not. That hurt my GDP, but we're still going up. We're at 244 million. It's 1869. We might have maybe what I'm gonna do for this. Maybe what I'm gonna do for this is gonna be stated here, and I probably should like pin it somewhere, but I'm not gonna do that. And you know that I'm not gonna do that. And how do you know that I'm not gonna do that? Because you're watching this channel, and if you're watching this channel, it's because I state pretty clearly the things that I probably should do. And I recognize that I'm not going to do them. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, right. So we're going to get the achievement. I think we're going to be, and we kind of passed up on an easy opportunity for a world conquest at the very beginning, because we could have taken either Schleswig or Holstein to get a big vision over here in Europe, especially in Germany, and then just start interfering in German unification. But it looks like that's not going to be a problem. Prussia's just not doing it in this game, and that sometimes happens. And one of the other things that sometimes happens is that Qing wins the Opium Wars, and Qing won the Opium Wars in this game, and that's really crushing our population growth. But we're still growing pretty well. I'm not unhappy with 40 million pops and 250 GDP by 1870. That's okay. Like, this is the true world record championship play is what I'm gonna say for the Academy. But I'm still gonna play pretty well over here. And if that's okay for you, then that's great for me. I like it. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot afford to make the industrialists mad. I'm sorry, rural folk. You're right, but I can't afford to make him mad right now. I got stuff I gotta do instead. It's important. The number of radicals is not important. People like, they look up here and they're like, I don't know, there's a bunch of numbers, and there are a bunch of numbers, and you are correct for saying so. I can't believe that I started doing some building. I mean, can't believe. Yeah, you can, Walker. Yeah, you can. Do not lie to chat. You cannot chide chat for potentially lying and then in turn lie to them. I absolutely can believe that I did not finish building out a construction plan. And it's just, it's the way it is. What are we doing? We're working on some stuff. We could build some more electricity. That would be okay. Iron, I guess, would be okay too. Now our economy is large enough. Do not take from what I'm doing now that this is what you should be doing at the beginning of the game. This is what you do at the end of the mid game, when you're like, you're just in pure cash growth mode. When you're not in pure cash growth mode and you're actually trying to accomplish specific things, there are reasons to try to build specific things other than like cost assessments, because that usually is not good. It's usually not good. It's usually better to build the things that you need than the things that you think you need. But money is flexibility. And the more money you have, the more flexible you are. And so once you are powerful, because you built up good things that do good things, then you can build flexibility by building money. Then you can do that. But like money at the beginning of the game, the only thing that money is useful for, although it is the best thing that it is useful for, is building construction. And then once you've done all of that, then once you've got a big growth economy going on, then you can hit it. And by the way, again, not playing particularly well here. We could definitely have over 1,000 construction points by now. Absolutely. But I'm having fun, and that's the most important thing. All right. What are we doing? All right. We're working on migrants. Oh, right. We are working on migrants. So we're getting like 600,000 migration in New York this year. All right. That's okay. I like that. That's good, actually. You know what? Oh, right. Duh. Oh, I'm just going to say, oh, right, over and over and over again in a loop. And it's going to communicate absolutely no information to you. It's just going to be me saying, oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm receiving a phone call from outer space. No, I need to build up New York. I just built the Statue of Liberty. I need to build up New York. That's duh. Dadoy. I just built the Statue of Liberty. Of course I need to build up New York. And I built a skyscraper there. Of course I need to build up New York. New York, we built up the middle of America pretty well, and that's good, and I'm happy that we did. But it's time to build New York City. It's 1870. We need to build New York City. Let's do it. If you've ever been to New York, I love New York. It's a great place to visit. I'm glad that we do not live there. But it's fun. It's a great place, and it's cool. And who's rising up against us? You guys? Bro. All right. This is spookum. This is pretty spookum, because these uprisings, they cause you to collect infamy that I might not have, because we are gonna have a lot of infamy, and we're gonna spend it mostly on doing this stuff. All right, we're working on bringing those guys down. This is, again, that's not me creating the illusion of having recorded and then stopped recording to do anything other than lazily throw it on the YouTube channel with a thumbnail and an insane person in the description. That's it. That's all I do. And then I copy over the tags. It takes me like 10 minutes, and then somehow, inevitably, over the course of this, because it's like 5-10 minutes that it takes me to do that, I completely forget what we're doing in here. It's just an entirely new. All right, yeah. Speaking of, we just got trench troops. All right, So if you don't understand why that's such a big deal, then just play around with them. Their stats are enormous. They're just enormous. I think I posted about that somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I've recorded a lot of things halfway and then just been unhappy with the audio or something like that because I've not been doing this very long, and it just results in me not really remembering what I've been recording because I love recording. I love recording, and it's so much fun. It is the best. All right. What a yes, I think we're building enough. Maybe we're building enough infrastructure. I don't know if we're building enough infrastructure, so I'm gonna throw a little bit more on there. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. All this is all right. I don't know if that's enough tools that we're building in New York City right now, but we're building some. We're building a 5-stack. Oh, yeah, we're building a 5-stack. Oh, what in the, the heck? What in the heck are we researching? I guess we could do pump jacks. That's fine. It lets us find oil. So oil in the game, you're going to discover that the AI just like we're going to be phoning it in. They're going to be phoning it in way harder. Like it's crazy how little the AI like cares. It's insane. They care so hard at the beginning, and then like at the end they're just like, you want to do what now? All right, fine. I guess I can't be bothered. If you guys want to go stop America, you got to go over there and stop them yourself. Because it's just they understand that it's not worth their time, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. But I feel like at that point there should be like a special event or something like that of like the nations of the world have surrendered to you. I think that would be fun. I would like to see that screen. And here apparently there is apparently a mod. I might start using some mods that I think are just good user interface mods. If that's a problem for you, let me know. If you want to have access to the same mods that I have at that point, then I'll let you know. It's okay. I don't mind posting them. But like the user interface has a lot of problems right now. And on that note, if you wanna, I have a video about that actually, about the user interface having some issues, and it's in the Academy. And I think the more that people flow back and forth between the two of them, the more people will appreciate how it is that I should have just done this when I said I was gonna do it. I said I was gonna do this so that I wouldn't bore the people who don't want to see it, and then now I'm just doing it anyway. So why, Walker? You absolutely do not need to do that. It's so dumb. All right. Motor industries. Is that going to be the new problem? Because we're going to build a bunch of railroads. So the first thing that I recommend, I'm just going to pause briefly. The first thing I'd recommend when you're building stuff, if you're actually like trying to play well, think about the things that you're building, the things that they're going to need. Because then your economy is going to work better. We're building a bunch of railroads. We're probably going to end up needing more tools and more iron soon. Yeah, let's do that. We'll build some more tools and some more iron. That's fine. We got a little bit of that over there. And in case this is probably gonna be perfunctory for most people, but economies of scale mean that you should be building things where you already have that thing. Do not worry about the rest of those calculations on there. They're just gonna confuse you. They're very weird and they don't mean anything. That's my message to you about some of the user interface of this is bananas. Oh, there's nobody in Minnesota to get a job. There's nobody in Minnesota to get a job. God, that's crazy. All right, what about Colorado? Do you guys have any peasants? You do. All right, cool. Yeah, you got a little tooling workshop. That's fine. The word of the day is the phrase of the day. The thing of the day is going to be that's fine. It's always going to be that's fine cuz you know what? It is. That's fine. Um oh. Oh, right. Oh, right. We're going to need to get synthetics at some point cuz we're going to have a lot of oil and like just a lot of nonsense. We're going to have a lot of oil and a lot of nonsense. Oh, right. We can get technology from using the advanced methods of production. So whenever you get these advanced methods of production, then my recommendation is go ahead and use them. They're usually pretty good. Ah, Jesus Christ! I forgot that all of these guys were gonna be uprising, and that's gonna make it so that I don't even have the infamy to annex those guys. Because all of my infamy is gonna be going to doing this. All right, I'm done colonizing. That's after we get this area, I'm done. I'm turning colonies off because I don't want the infamy anymore. I don't want anything anymore. All I want now is to what is to what? All I want now is to something. All I want now is to figure out what it was that I thought I wanted. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what I thought I was onto there. I got nothing. I think I was colonizing and saying maybe I should stop colonizing. That's probably true, actually, now that I think about it. That is probably true. But you know what? That's true. I'm done. I'm done colonizing. I don't need colonies anymore. They're done. You're done. You're done. You're done, kid. Pack it up. Immediately clicks that. But the reason that you would immediately click that would be because there's coal here, right? Jokes aside, this slice here of the world is amazingly fertile and rich, and if you're trying to do world conquest stuff, you probably want it. It's very good. There's a lot of coal there, and you need it. You're gonna have a really big economy, so of course you're gonna need it. Line go up. Can we get some lines in the chat? I don't like, if you want to draw them in ASCII, that's fine. How long is this episode? 17 minutes? I don't know. Maybe there's like another thing that we should do just to make it be around 20. I want to see what happens when they're around 20, and then I want to see if I can make them be around 15 without Eileen just coming home and interrupting me in the middle of something, and then me going, all right, we're done, because that would be another thing to test, just for science, I mean, sure, yeah, you know what? We'll go to good working conditions. That's fine. Like it does help. I don't know about this minimum wage thing. Like this I do not think is gonna matter, because we probably will end up with so much money at some point that it's gonna look like flavor text. Because no one's you pay zero minimum wage if everyone has jobs that are really, really, really lucrative, and everyone will have jobs that are really, really, really lucrative, and that's a promise. That is a promise. Because it's not that hard. It's really not. Like, just build industries. Like, at a certain point in time, it looks like maybe you should build cash crops, but they're not important. They're substitution goods. You can mostly ignore them, and they are dumb, and humans do dumb things, so they're not just move on, Walker. They're not whatever it was you thought that they were not. They're not necessary. The cash crops are not necessary. There's things that you can do instead of them. You can do luxury goods instead, and then you can do industrial cash crops like silk, which is very good. But like tobacco and tea and all that stuff, that's nonsense. Don't build those. They're awful. Oh wow, we're churning. We are churning through it. I I did a target for roughly how much credit I was aiming for, but we're just building things so quickly that I can't stop myself. I can't stop myself. Chat, I'm gonna tell the people who wanna stop and do not want to watch me forget to plan a build order again, then just stop watching now. I'm gonna add some more iron. That's it. Just stop watching now. That's my recommendation. If you don't want to watch me do stupid things, I'm not gonna edit it out. Like I got no time. All I want to do is play this game and drag you along, kicking and screaming with me. All right, that's actually the end of the episode. Okay, bye.